Hi, I'm Miranda and I teach young children English as a second language through drama. Today, I wanted to introduce to you one of my favourite storybooks that I do with my young language learners, and it's called The Colour Monster by Anna Llenas. And it's the story of a friendly monster who wakes up one morning and he's feeling very confused about his emotions. And he has a young friend, a young girl, who takes him on a journey to explain to him the meaning of emotions through colour, hence the title, The Colour Monster. And the reason why I love this book is this. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful illustrations here. It's a pop-up book, it's 3D, and it not only grabs children's attention and brings them into the story, but it makes them participant in the story as well. And it helps them review all kinds of things like colours and weather, as well as introducing emotions. So how is the monster feeling with these colours and this weather? He's feeling sad. And then on another page, ta-da! Another surprise for the children. The colours, yellow, emotion, happy, weather, sunny. So you can practice all different topics during the book. So it's great for practicing language. And it's just an element of surprise. Let me just show you another great photo. Illustration. Angry. Angry. So it's really, really great. And one last page that I love as well is love. Love. I love it, the children love it, and it just helps the language stick. It gives you lots of ideas to create conversation with the children as well and really bring them into the story. And it helps the words lift off the page, which a lot of the time when you're reading stories in class can be quite difficult because it's like a passive activity. You're reading the story, they're seeing the illustrations, but they're not really participant in the story like this one. So I definitely recommend The Colour Monster for your young language learning students. Now, as a follow-up activity, after I usually read the story, I do a theatrical activity with my students, and I have them all lying on the floor with their heads in the middle, their shoulders touching and their heads in the middle. And I explain to them that I'm going to ask them to close their eyes and imagine I will give them a word, for example, an emotion from this book, like happy or sad or afraid or angry. So they are familiar with the vocabulary, and I want them to associate with that word, with that particular word, a sound. So for example, if I give the word happy with their voices, they will make happy sounds. If I say to them angry with their voices, they will make angry sounds. And it can be anything that where their imagination takes them, they will make that sound with their voices. Afraid, sounds that they can associate with the word afraid. It's very, very creative and imaginative. It will really help them use their imagination further. And I never thought that it would work with children. It's an exercise that I've often done with my adult students, my adult drama students, and I'd never done it with my younger language learning students. But once I did, I thought, why didn't I do this before? It works so well. They love it. They're really imaginative and creative, and it helps the language stick. So the next time you try it, that's a theatrical game that you can do. It's a very theatrical book as well that you can do with them, and it gets them speaking. The Colour Monster, add it to your English language library. They'll love it, your students. So for me, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video and you want to see more, please follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. It would be great to have you join me. Okay, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, be theatrical.